Hey guys, it's Alvin and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've been meaning to post this video for a while and I actually haven't gotten around to doing it because I haven't felt this feeling in a long time. Last year I made a video called Why I Stopped Posting Videos. And in that video I explained what I've been going through, what I've been feeling. I was at a real low at that point. And now flash forward to 2019. Almost a year has passed and I no longer feel how I felt last year. I haven't felt like this since I was a kid. What is that feeling, you might be asking? Guys, I think I'm finally experiencing happiness. Something that I haven't achieved in years. You know, growing up I was always a carefree kid. I didn't really care what people thought of me. I didn't really care about anything in the world. Well, I cared about video games and being the best at that. Not much has changed, but as I got older I started to finally feel what it's like to be an adult. Responsibilities, bills, work, everything that I never thought would happen, happened. So today is April 21st, 2019. It's actually Easter when I'm filming this video, and this is a video that's already going to be up by next Sunday, which you're probably already watching this. Which if you are, thank you, I appreciate it. So if you're like me and you haven't really achieved that level of happiness, then here are some of my helpful tips to help you be happy. Number 1, focus on your goals. If there's something that you really are passionate about and you want it so bad, go out and do it. It's not going to come to you. The opportunity may present itself to you, but you have to be the one to actually go and chase it. Even if you fall a couple of times, even if you get denied, even if you don't make it, always keep trying. Never stop until you reach your goals. I can say from experience that the biggest goal I've actually achieved this year is coming really soon, and I'm not even kidding when I tell you guys that it's coming super soon. It's actually the announcement that I teased like 2 videos ago. But yeah, focus on your goals and never give up. Number 2, cut the negative and toxic people out of your life. I cannot stress this enough times. The amount of people that came into my life in 2018, yeah, they were really great people, but as 2018 was coming to a close, I've noticed that the people I used to hang with, or I was actually friends with back in 2018, the interaction, way down. And some of those people that were in my life that are no longer in my life, I couldn't believe the amount of times that I've actually been putting up with that. It greatly increased my anxiety, like thinking, am I not good enough for them? Do I have to look presentable? Do I have to do this? What are they really thinking of me after we don't hang out? You know, things like that. It makes me feel so much better that the people that actually cause that kind of anxiety, they're no longer in my life. And that's why I've been feeling a lot more happier. They're not in my life anymore. You come across people that you think are really cool, then you start to form a friendship. And as you really get to know them, you start knowing what their true intentions are and what they're really like. That made me open my eyes. I saw their true colors, and now basically they're cut out of my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So if you yourself are feeling down and surrounded by negative people that you don't want to interact with anymore, cut them out of your life. You don't need that kind of negativity influencing your life and stopping you from going and doing what you want to do. Don't conform to any of that stuff. Do you, be happy, you got this. Number 3, being active. When you're active, whether it be swimming, running, biking, hiking, cycling, you are releasing endorphins, and that is going to make you so much more happier. Not only are you going to be healthier and active, but you're also going to be feeling great because you know you're doing something right. You're taking care of yourself and you're having fun while you're doing it. And really, that's a win-win. If you're not active, you're more likely going to be a little bit more, well, obviously less active and a lot more down in the dumps. And that's not what we want. We want you to be happy. We want you to be active, looking after yourself and taking care of yourself. It's a plain and simple concept, being active, I know. Many of us aren't as active as we should be, and we really need to be because it's literally spring. It's finally starting to feel like springtime here in Wisconsin. Literally a couple weeks away from summer. I'm normally a fall person, but the fact that summer's almost here means bright skies, sunshine, warm weather. A lot of activities that you can do outdoors that don't include being indoors, being secluded and like away from civilization. That is another factor that can boost your happiness, being outside and experiencing the world. If you are an introvert and going outside doesn't really seem like your kind of forte, hang out with your friends, the people that you trust, and then just have that positive energy all around you, and then eventually you'll start to come out of your shell. But I'm not an expert because I used to be an introvert, but every time that I hang out with friends, I go from introvert to ambivert. I'm working on my way to becoming an extrovert, which means I can do whatever I want and not feel like people are judging me or anything like that, but I'm getting there, finding the path to happiness. Number 4, caffeine. Many of us love coffee. I am the biggest caffeine that you'll probably ever meet. I've always heard that too much caffeine is not good for you. You get the jitters, you get the nervousness, you get shaking, because caffeine does that. Me, growing growing up, I never knew what that feeling was until I got into my adult years. And now it makes sense. I used to consume a lot of coffee with caffeine, I still do, but lately I've switched my coffee to decaf coffee. I mean, it's got the exact same flavor just without the caffeine. And the thing that I've noticed, once I switched to decaf, I've been feeling a lot more happier. They say that caffeine also influences anxiety. And you know me, being the most anxious person that I am, I don't feel that level of anxiety that I used to feel before. I think it had to do with the amount of caffeine that I would consume on a daily basis, and ever since switching to decaf coffee, I've been feeling happier, more energized even, which is strange because caffeine actually is supposed to give you more energy. Again, I'm not an expert, but if you are feeling a little bit anxious and you can't get enough of your coffee, switch to decaf for a week and tell me if you do see any changes. And number 5. Be an optimist. I know it's easier said than done because many of us can be pessimistic and many of us can be optimists. But if you see the world as a positive and a great place, then you're gonna be happy all the time. Know that even if it is a cloudy or bad day, it'll always get better. When you confront all of those negative thoughts and negativity in your life and start to see the positive in life, guaranteed you're gonna be a lot more happier. Well, there you guys go. I certainly hope that you enjoyed some of these tips to help you be happier. If you enjoyed this video, then as always, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up and drop a comment about what makes you happier. Let's all be happy and less stressy and depressy. Stressy and depressy, that's gonna be one for the books. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video. I know that this isn't one of my regularly planned videos that I do something goofy or funny. Sometimes it's good to talk to you guys, to just let it all out what I'm feeling, and it kind of makes us feel like consoling each other. So thanks, friend. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go edit this video and then gonna go enjoy the rest of Easter because it is a beautiful day out, the sun's out. It actually feels nice and warm, so I'm gonna go take advantage of that. And you should too if you haven't already. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and until next time, I bid thee fare thee well. Goodbye.